Teen was shot and killed 1 month ago today. Police now say this teenager, Christopher Horn Jr., was involved in Kayla's murder. Thanks so much for joining us for your News at 7. I'm Megan Miller. He's charged with principal to murder. Thomas Stein is also facing that charge after he was arrested a few weeks ago in connection to the murder. Now, both are sitting in the Cape Coral jail. While it has already been announced that Stein will be charged as an adult, there's no word yet on if Horn will be tried the same way. Stein's mother talked to ABC7 after his arrest.
Just my heart really goes out to her parents. No one deserved that. And unfortunately, if my son was involved in this, then he has to pay for his crime. And whoever else was with him hopefully will pay for the crime.
Chief Anthony Sizemore says that CCPD will not stop until everyone involved has been caught. They say they're working to make more arrests. As we learn more about this investigation, we will continue to keep you updated right here on ABC7. Tonight, neighbors in Cape Coral are wondering why these stop work signs are showing up on their doors. Some think it could be part of Lee County's fight over flood insurance discounts with FEMA. Tonight, ABC7's Gina Tomlinson is getting you more on the unexpected notices.
People in Southeast Cape Coral are not happy about this at all. Some who woke up with this red notice taped to their door tell me they had a permit for any work that they did. Others tell me they never did any rebuilding at all, yet they're still seeing red.
I think it's a little bit of an harassment. I mean, I don't understand what I did and why I have to go to a hearing when I did nothing wrong.
It's been a long road for Frank and Annie Caleri rebuilding their home on Orchard Boulevard after Hurricane Ian.
We did not take water in the house. Our roof was destroyed.
Repairs were completed months ago, but now they're part of at least a dozen residents in Southeast Cape Coral being told to stop construction with the same story.
Stop work immediately, and there was no work being done.
The red citation that says construction doesn't comply also comes with a hearing date at City Hall. Paperwork from the city claims FEMA toured flood hazard areas in October and November of last year and identified places that didn't have a permit.
There was a permit hanging on the door when they were doing the roof.
Maybe it's a mistake.
Herb Hoffman, who lives on a street off Savona Parkway, also got the violation.
The house was demolished with a permit about 2 months ago. So I have no idea what it's for.
The city of Cape Coral was too busy to answer my phone calls or emails about the violations today, so I drove up to City Hall. The communications office said the city manager would give an update on the FEMA issue at tonight's city council meeting. He briefed council on the city's efforts to get FEMA documentation about permits so it can keep a 25% flood insurance discount.
We're asking for, show us why we're not compliant, and we keep getting, we think you should have or could have and might have done this. And those are two different issues at hand.
The city has about 3 weeks left to get the documents to FEMA, or people could face higher flood insurance rates in October. In Southeast Cape Coral, I'm Gina Tomlinson, ABC7.
And sticking with the ABC7 promise, let's get you more tonight on the last official word from Lee County officials on their discussions with FEMA. Yesterday, they told ABC7 they're asking FEMA for an additional 30 days to work on getting your flood insurance discount back. Since last month, FEMA has claimed that communities like Fort Myers Beach, Estero, Cape Coral, and unincorporated Lee County were all allowing unpermitted work after Hurricane Ian. That caused the discount to be pulled. County leaders say they need more time to get all the paperwork in order. FEMA gave them one 30-day extension.
I will tell you that our city manager has established a timeline to try to get it done in 30 days. You know, we're working 12, 14 hours a day, 15 hours a day. I know staff was in here on Saturday. If we're only given the 30 days, we'll make sure that we'll get it done.
If nothing changes, policyholders will pay $300 more on average on their flood insurance starting in October. Tonight, Cape Coral police are looking for a man who they say was involved in the murder of his own brother. CCPD says they were called out to Northwest Cape Coral yesterday for someone having heart troubles, but they found a man bleeding from his head with a bullet casing near him. That victim, Francis Tolbert, died at the scene. Today, they announced they're looking for his brother, John Tolbert, so they can talk to him. They say he's a person of interest and may have left the area.
This morning, the medical examiner's office performed an autopsy, and the preliminary reports reveal that Francis Tolbert has a bullet fragment in his head, and we do not believe that it was a self-inflicted wound.
Came outside, they had the parking lot taped up. There was more than 6 police vehicles present, so heavy police presence in the area.
If you've got any information on what happened or know where John Tolbert is, get in touch with Cape Coral Police.
Mrs. Pham, you're out of order. This is not the time to speak to that.
When should I speak to it?
At the end of the meeting.
Tensions ran high at a Broward County School Board meeting. Debates about what books should and should not be banned in the classroom took a heated turn, with the microphone even being cut out in the middle of someone talking. Tonight, Lauren Pastrana is getting you more on where things went south.
I just lay still, keep my eyes closed.
Much of John Emenchukwo's public comments at today's Broward School Board meeting were silenced, his microphone cut off as he read from Push by Sapphire, a book that can be found in a Broward school library.
You all reviewed this book and said that it was educational. And you're muting my mic again. Why? Because you don't want to be challenged. You are a hypocrite, Lori. You're a hypocrite. You're silencing my microphone while I address a book that you all said is educational.
He was speaking to board chair Lori Aladef, who then had this exchange with member Brenda Pham.
According to Robert's rules.
Mrs. Pham, you're out of order. This is not the time to speak to that.
When should I speak to it?
At the end of the meeting. Mrs. Pham,
This was found not to be pornographic, and yet his microphone was cut off.
Then came the topic of banning the Bible.
Ezekiel, when she carried on her whoring so openly and flaunted her nakedness, I turned in disgust from her.
Speaker Kenny Minshew's mic was left open as he quoted the Bible. He was the only speaker today who said it had no place in public schools, a point Pham disagreed with.
The Bible belongs in church. The Bible belongs in your home. The Bible belongs in your heart.
Point of clarification.
When she carried on, excuse me.
We're not interrupting.
Thank you. Can I have my time back on the clock?
Yes, 1 second, 1 second. Please stop.
Did he just refer to my disability? Did that speaker just speak to my disability?
No, Ms. Pham.
Did he say my back?
No.
OMG.
I'm asking.
I did not. I don't believe we need the Bible in our public schools. There is separation of church and state, and we need to continue that.
But others spoke in support of keeping the Bible in schools, calling it an educational and historical text.
The separation of church and state was never meant to kick God out of the public square or the classroom. It was meant so that the government cannot force you to believe or not believe.
That was Lauren Pastrana reporting. Yesterday, Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill that amends state law to limit the number of books that can be challenged in school districts. Florida residents who do not have a child in a school district can only challenge 1 book per month. The number of books banned this year has already passed last year's number, so let's get you more tonight. A new report from PEN America says that 4,300 books have been banned in 2024, passing the number from last year by more than 1,000. Florida is at the top of the list, banning 3,100 books. Experts added that books with themes around sex, abortion, and rape are among the most censored.
We have 7 on the floor, dogs on the floor that were owner surrendered.
And more animals are going into local shelters every single day. Next in our cover story, we're getting you more on how you can help.
We're looking at a wonderful sunset out there this evening, even a few jet skis, it looks like, out there on the Gulf of Mexico. Having some fun in the Florida sun, and it looks like this trend is going to continue because we don't have any April showers in our forecast. Very small chance, and I'll get you more with your most accurate forecast next.
What are you guys doing?
Well, this is really cool. We're playing Jim's new virtual reality game.
These things have nothing on the classics. Check this out. You're supposed to drink as much coffee as possible and avoid all the boring news to keep your character awake.
No! Let me try it.
All right, fine. Watch out for that storm cloud. Hit the B button, hit the B button.
Take it out, Mother Nature.
All right, you made it to the end. I think you got enough ratings points to stay on air.
Get more than just news and weather in the morning. Treat yourself to ABC7's More in the Morning.
Wow, this game sucks. Well, I guess More in the Morning's not for everyone.
ABC7 News sponsored by Slider Genie, making your slider wishes come true.
At Taylor Carpet One, we've got a floor for everyone.
No matter the budget, the room, or the style.
Find the floor that's perfect for you in our beautiful showrooms.
Come see us for pet-proof carpet, durable hardwood, and classic ceramic tile.
Plus, the hottest looks in luxury vinyl, waterproof flooring, and beautiful wood and stone designs.
There's lots to choose from, and it's all on sale.
Only at Taylor Carpet One.
We've got a floor for everyone.
I was with another law firm and couldn't get in contact with them. They wouldn't answer the phone. With Fair and Fair, I call, I get an answer. You ain't a number for them. They worry about you, and they make you feel like real family.
Now is a great time to get an offer you'll love on the Accord Hybrid and CR-V Hybrid. Inventory is here, so bring on the fun. Bring on the weekend getaways. Bring on the memories. And get a great offer on a Honda, named the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value Brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Severe back pain can make you feel less than yourself.
At BioSpine, we can do more with less.
Less than an hour in surgery and a faster recovery.
Don't let back pain stop you from being anything less than your best. BioSpine.
If you always wanted a sleeper sofa, now is the perfect time to shop at Rooms to Go. Start with a great-looking sofa at a great price. Then add a sleeper to the sofa for an extra $199. There are dozens of fabulous styles, colors, and fabrics to choose from. Buy your favorite sofa, then upgrade it. Add the versatility and function of a comfortable sleeper for an extra $199. Just $199. That's right now during the Rooms to Go Sleeper Sofa Sale.
Hey, Southwest Florida, y'all be sure to watch the Kelly Clarkson Show right here on ABC7.
ABC7 News sponsored by Rooms to Go. We make furniture shopping easy, fast, and affordable. Visit us today.
It's a tale many pet owners can relate to. You walk into a kennel or shelter, see a dog or cat or any pet staring at you, and you just know they have to be part of your family. In a perfect world, the story would end with the pet and their owner living happily ever after. But that's not always the case. On average, 3.9 million pets are either abandoned or surrendered to shelters every year. And according to the ASPCA, almost 1 million of those pets heading back into the shelters will never make it out. The reasons pets are surrendered can range from financial struggles to allergies or maybe even family problems. While the number of pets surrendered is growing, space in shelters is shrinking by the day in Southwest Florida. Many local shelters are full to the brim. Loving homes seem to pale in comparison to the number of pets waiting to find one. Tonight in our cover story, ABC7's Anissa Bohannon is getting you more on the surrender process and how it can be more complicated than just dropping a pet off at a shelter and driving away.
The Gulf Coast Humane Society in Fort Myers says they're getting 4 to 7 owner surrender applications a day, and that number spikes on the weekends. Unfortunately, it's a familiar scene as we start to see more owners across Lee County making the difficult decision to give up their pets. But why are we seeing so many animals being surrendered to our shelters here in Lee County? The answer, in a roundabout way, is Hurricane Ian.
This is Bruno. He's an 11-year-old boxer mix. He is an owner surrender. Everyone loves him here because he is so sociable.
Good job, Bubba.
We take him out and, he is still looking around, for his family.
Unfortunately, Bruno is just one of thousands that have been surrendered to a shelter in Lee County since 2022.
She was a puppy, adopted out, little puppy, and she got big, and now they can't have her. They're moved and can't have her. Both of these were returned, adopted out as puppies and returned. This one, Swatch, the woman thought that she could make him into a service dog. Now he's a husky. Annabelle is returned, also puppy.
Hi, Norman.
Karen Frick with Lee County Domestic Animal Services says 10-year-old Norman is an owner surrender who's been there for a couple of weeks, and he's not alone.
We have 7 on the floor, dogs on the floor that were owner surrendered.
In fact, officials say the number of owner surrenders over the past 2 years at shelters across the county have been staggering.
We've had 310 owner surrenders just this year alone. Those aren't even the applications. Those are the ones we could accept.
It's definitely more than we've seen in the past.
So why have we seen so many animals being turned into our shelters? Officials say the biggest reason they've seen has to do with housing.
So I do believe the after effects of Ian are just starting to kick in. People have to move. They're moving out of their houses, have to move into an apartment.
A few years ago, owners would have simply found a way to move with their pet. But now that housing is such a big issue, Frick says sometimes that's just not possible.
Apartment fees for pet deposits are high. Then the breed restrictions on top of that, they can't take their pets with them.
Of course, there are legitimate reasons why owners surrender their pets.
Allergies. They get the animal home and they don't realize that one of their children is extremely allergic. There's nothing you can do about that. Sometimes people are going into nursing homes or they have a physical problem that they can no longer take care of the animal.
They want to make it clear returning your animal to the shelter should always be a last resort.
Coming into a shelter, we take great care of them, but it's not a home.
Who is this?
The first step's making sure you're looking at every option to keep them. Ask family members or friends. Try to find a happy, safe home for them. Don't give up on them so easy because they are family.
Luckily, these shelters all have resources to help pet owners who may simply be going through a difficult time.
If there's some way we can help them to keep the pet in the home, we're going to do it. If it's because they can't afford it, if they need assistance with feeding them, we have a pet pantry. If it's medical care, we just had someone come in recently and their dog was hit by a car. We're going to help with that as well.
Most importantly, the people running the shelters want you to know.
If we can help you, we will.
You can help these shelters even if you're not ready to add a furry friend to your family just yet. They're always in need of donations, volunteers, and fosters, especially with kitten season right around the corner. We've got more information on how you can help on our website, abc-7.com. I'm here in the studio, Anissa Bohannon, ABC7.
And we want to get you more tonight on other factors to keep in mind. While shelters understand that you sometimes can't keep your pet, as Anissa said, they do want you to know it can take weeks or even months before they can actually even take your pet in.
We want to help those people. We never want to turn anybody away. Unfortunately, we're full all the time. What we do ask is that people contact us ahead of time.
Before making the decision to surrender your pet, remember to weigh your options, like looking at alternative rehoming options. We have a link with some other ideas. Just head to our website, abc-7.com, and click the Get More tab.
Now, the ABC7 forecast. Your most accurate forecast.
Nissa getting all those puppy kisses, all kinds of great dogs and cats there at the shelter. If you're in the market for adding a four-legged friend there to your family. Outside right now, it is a really nice evening to go walk the dog, especially right around Founders Square here at Babcock Ranch. They're actually playing cornhole there in the band shell. I was watching them a little bit earlier. Nice evening, just a few high clouds out there. The sea breeze is right about over Babcock Ranch, and that's all we're seeing, just a few patchy clouds. We're not seeing any rain anywhere in Southwest Florida. 85 out there right now. We'll drop to 79 degrees by 8 o'clock and 76 by 9 under a clear sky. And just go to show you, Cape Coral, you were dry as well. A little bit of clutter from our radar site in Fort Myers, but things are dry out there. We'll widen out and show you that all of South Florida is dry. So we don't even have any rain nearby. And that's going to be the case for several days. Take a look at the rain chance trend here. As we go through the rest of the week, it's going to be 10% at best, and that's very little as far as the rain chance goes. And that doesn't get here until next Monday and Tuesday. We also have our first 90-degree day of the year likely coming this week. So as the afternoons get hotter, that soil dries out a lot faster. Your lawn turns brown, the vegetation turns brown and dry, and brush fires are more easily spread. So be very, very careful over the next few weeks here as we're in the heart of dry season, the middle of April. Temperatures still hovering in the mid-upper 80s inland, although it's in the more comfortable upper 70s, although it is a little bit muggier here. Dew points out by the Gulf of Mexico are a little bit higher. But right in here, where the two shades of orange kind of meet, right in here, that's where your sea breeze is. Right in there, and it kind of bends inland. West of that sea breeze boundary, that's where the cooler temperatures are, and then some of the warmer stuff. Except over there by Lake Okeechobee, we are seeing those temperatures pretty mild, although 1 to 2 degrees warmer compared to yesterday. Not terribly all that much milder than yesterday. A lot of sunshine out there here at Seagate Development Group as we go through the evening in South Fort Myers, San Carlos Park. Again, a clear sky. It's 83 there right now, right around Gulf Coast Town Center, dropping to 66 overnight. Humidity is going to come up a little bit, but again, not terrible. We're going to not be in that tropical air mass until we get perhaps into next week. And that's when we're going to have the opportunity to fire off at least more numerous showers. Between now and then, it's going to be very, very isolated. Mainly clear sky tonight after that sea breeze boundary collapses and heads back out into the Gulf of Mexico. We may see some patchy low clouds early tomorrow morning, especially inland where some of those temperatures will be a little more comfortable in the low 60s. But then by the time we get to lunchtime, we're looking at upper 80s for high temperatures. Sea breeze is going to go inland, perhaps a little bit deeper than where it is right now. But still, take a look. We've got clouds, but no rain showers to pop along that sea breeze boundary. Another dry day for your Thursday here across southwest Florida. And it looks like we're going to hit 89. We'll get close. Some of those inland areas are going to touch 90 degrees tomorrow. And if we don't do it on Thursday, or I should say, on Thursday or Friday, we are going to do it over the weekend. It looks like Saturday, Sunday. Forecast high temperatures are 90. Next dry front comes in here middle of next week. You can see those low temperatures get back down to 67 degrees, but it's not much in the way of relief of heat or humidity. That's your most accurate forecast from ABC7.
A pair of jet skis was stolen after a family's car broke down on I-75 in Lee County. Get more on how deputies returned the family's stolen property nearly a year later. Plus,
there's more work to be done, and we will not stop until we are able to achieve justice for Kayla.
we're staying on top of the second arrest in a Cape Coral teen's murder. Get more on the charges another teen is facing.
ABC7, your most accurate forecast, sponsored by Goldstein, Buckley, Seckman, Rice, and Hertz.
Bet you didn't see that. But if you were an Atlas and could detect things in 0.02 seconds, you would have. The Atlas with Front Assist.
Get 1.9% APR financing or a $3,000 customer bonus on a new 2024 Atlas or Atlas Cross Sport during the Volkswagen 75th anniversary event.
Allison Craig Home Furnishings. Fabulous finds for every room. Living room, bedroom, dining, home office, outdoor, and more. Instant gratification. Take home with you or have delivered next day.
Unbelievable looks.
Warehouse prices.
Hometown service.
Across from the Waterside Shops in Naples.
With features you won't find on Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, or Toyota RAV4, the Hyundai Tucson puts the other guys in their place. Namely, the rearview mirror. Only a Tucson compares to a Tucson. Lease a Tucson for $209 a month, or get 3.79% APR for 72 months, or $2,000 bonus cash. Hurry in.
At Farah & Farah, we're not intimidated by big trucks. We have the experience, resources, and resolve to fight hard for your accident case. And try to get you every cent you deserve under the law. Put our big truck experience to work for you. Call Farah & Farah.
You know Seed to Table has great deals every single week, from produce to seafood and more. Well, this one's for the steak lovers. Now through Tuesday, April 23rd, our USDA Choice Tomahawk ribeyes are on sale for just $13.99 a pound. That's a savings of $8 per pound. When you eat Braveheart, you eat good. See you soon at Seed to Table.
During Ram Truck Month at Cape Coral, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive any 2024 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab for just $299 per month for 36 months. Cape Coral, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Pine Island Road or CapeCoralCDJR.com.
Tonight, the Connors are back.
I'm scared, Daddy.
Celebrate a brand new season.
Maybe bring over a large bouquet of beers. I'm planning on making a stunning arrangement for my belly.
The Connors, new tonight on ABC.
It took 138 iterations to refine the Tiguan chassis, but it also took 22 birthdays and 16 neglected haircuts. The meticulously refined Tiguan. Get 0% APR financing or a $2,000 customer bonus on a new 2024 Tiguan during the Volkswagen 75th anniversary sales event.
ABC7 News sponsored by John R. Wood Properties, Christie's International Real Estate.
It's now time for your Bright Side block on your news at 7. Every weeknight, we like to end our newscast with some good happening here and around the world. It's hard to believe 2020 and the start of the pandemic was 4 years ago. Many of us missed out on important life events, including high school seniors losing their prom. One college decided everyone deserves to go to prom, even years later. The University of Wisconsin decided with so many 2020 graduates being college seniors this year, it would host its very own senior prom. More than 800 people got tickets to the event. I'm sure it was a hit.
Yeah, because you remember they tried to do those virtual proms back in 2020?
That's no fun.
It's like, how are you supposed to slow dance with somebody at one of those?
Just grab like a broom or something. You get all ready just to sit at home.
Grab your computer monitor and...
Yeah, you know.
It's not the same.
Doing the makeup was a lot better. They could drink legally.
Right.
I'm sure it was a ton of fun. Thanks so much for watching ABC7.
Don't just sleep. Sleep deeply. Don't just live. Live boldly. Prana Sleep. Sleep deeply. Live boldly.
It's Victory Lane Chevrolet's award-winning sales event, and the winner is you. Get award-winning savings on hundreds of new Chevys, new Silverados, a Cars.com top pick, 0 down, just $545 a month, or buy with 2.9 for 72 months. New Chevy Trax RS, awarded Cars.com Best Car of 2024, just $375 a month with 0 down. You win at Victory Lane Chevrolet, the only locally owned dealership in Southwest Florida, where the big flag flies.
Severe back pain can make you feel less than an explorer, less than a nature lover, less than yourself. At BioSpine, we can do more with less. Less time waiting for answers with next day appointments. Less than an hour in surgery. Less days off work with faster recovery. Less expense with coverage by most major health insurers. Don't let back pain stop you from being anything less than your best. BioSpine. Get back to being you.
Come by Subaru of Naples, home of the upfront pricing guarantee. Get 0% APR financing on select Subaru Outbacks or 0% APR financing on select Subaru Foresters. Jackson is chasing deals, so come purchase from a fully transparent, reputable, family-owned retailer. Subaru of Naples, 1 mile south of Pine Ridge at Goodlet Frank and Solana Road.
After a crash, you need an experienced attorney in your corner. Insurance companies will try to settle for as little as possible. They'll use every excuse to avoid paying a valid claim. At Farah & Farah, we'll fight their excuses with facts.
At Taylor Carpet One, we've got a floor for everyone.
No matter the budget, the room, or the style.
Find the floor that's perfect for you in our beautiful showrooms.
Come see us for pet-proof carpet, durable hardwood, and classic ceramic tile.
Plus, the hottest looks in luxury vinyl, waterproof flooring, and beautiful wood and stone designs.
There's lots to choose from, and it's all on sale.
Only at Taylor Carpet One.
We've got a floor for everyone.
Get more with Jen Stacy, weekday mornings on ABC7.
Tonight, Olivia Munn's first interview detailing her brave breast cancer battle.
I think about my baby, just scared.
From 4 surgeries to medically induced menopause.
It's always so hot. Hair thinning.
Then, is Christina Applegate joining Real Housewives?
Really?
Plus, Mama June turns to weight loss injections.
I had packed on like 130 pounds.
And the former Today Show co-host Katie Couric's calling out for sexist behavior.
I was having my first baby, and he was like, why don't you just like drop it in the field.
Then a Grammy-winning couple's baby reveal. And Kristen Cavallari ready for kids with her new man?
Yeah, it's a serious yes.
Plus, Zendaya's smashing style serves at the premiere of her new tennis flip.
Venus Williams is in the house.
Oh my gosh. No way. E.T. starts now.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody, to Entertainment Tonight, coming to you solo from Madame Tussauds, New York, in Times Square. But we start tonight with Olivia Munn, sitting down for the first time about her breast cancer battle. Olivia revealing the shock and dread of having to tell her loved ones, including boyfriend John Mulaney.